What is up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are unboxing the Diecast C-3PO from Return of the Jedi made by Hot Toys. This is the second version of 3PO. The first one is from the episode 2, with heavy battle damaged appearance. And this one right here is the OG, golden and shiny. The official price on Sideshow is $329 US. First, let's check out the box. It follows the same style of all Star Wars products. Black box with an official image of the character on the front. Since 2023 was an anniversary of the film, there's also the 40th anniversary logo for Return of the Jedi down at the bottom. The instruction sheet also has a little surprise this time. One side has instructions, while the other side has a poster with these two iconic droids. The inner box design feels pretty old-fashioned. It has a big window on the front, with light speed effects and classic Star Wars elements like the space and Death Star on the sides. Now let's dive into the figure. The main difference between this version and the previous one is their surface appearances. One is heavily worn while the other one is like brand new. The surface plating effect is very well done, although it's not as shiny as the one in Revenge of the Sith, which reflects like a mirror. In some areas, there looks to be a very thin layer of matte paint and followed by a layer of rusty paint on top, creating a very convincing and realistic weathered effect. And the small details on this body is very nice. I mean, look at the gears, fake screws and all the protruding parts. They look super sharp in terms of details. And these linear patterns on the eyes are three-dimensional and made as separate pieces as well. As a die-cast figure, this one surely has some weight. It's about 600 grams. Like the die-cast Iron Mans, the metal parts are primarily located in the limbs, while the torso and head contains both metal and plastic. When moving the arms, there is a linkage effect in these rods, which is very cool. Additionally, in case you play the arms in an awkward way, there are grooves in these areas that allow the parts to move even more freely, reducing the risk of damage these rods. The only soft part in the whole body is on the belly, where the wires are exposed. The bottom layer is black, and on top of that is a lot of wires. The whole section looks quite complex. Each wire is an individual component, and the number, shapes, and colors are all pretty accurate to the movie. And the pattern also looks different from the previous version. There are two areas with exposed wires at the back of the knees as well, but these wires are molded with the legs. As for the light-up feature, the figure came with 3 pieces of batteries. The battery compartment and switch, they're all located behind the magnetic face. There's only one light bulb, but it's super bright. About the accessories, the default hands are a pair of relaxed hands, while the additional are 2 pairs of gesture hands. The hands are nicely detailed as well, just like the body. Both the protrusions on the back of the hand and the palm details are nicely made. The other 2 accessories are quite interesting. One is the Salacious Crumb. The laughter of this little devil is one of my childhood nightmares. The details on this thing are pretty well, like the inside of the mouth, skin texture, and veins. The paintwork on the eyes and the black and purple spots on the body are also fine. The limbs, head, and tail all have articulation. It also came with a cushion. It is made of soft rubber, and the flattened part in the middle looks quite realistic. Additionally, there's an extra face for 3PO, with one eye popping out. The eye socket features red and yellow details inside, looks very impressive. And this big chunk of wire contains a few small individual ones. The eye itself is solid black. As for the stand, I would call it a half diorama base. It's in a circular shape with a flooring pattern of Jabba's palace, but unfortunately it doesn't have a light up function. And the nameplate looks metallic, but it's actually made of plastic. In terms of articulation, it's pretty much what we saw in the movies. The head tilting up and down and to the sideways are all limited, but you can rotate it 360. The upper arms cannot raise outward, but the forearms can reach the same angle as the upper arms, and you need to be careful of the linkage points when moving the forearms. There are 2 joints on both shoulders and upper arms that allow 360-degree rotation. The waist can slightly tilt backward by about 10 degrees, but cannot be moved in other directions. The thighs cannot move forward or backward, and the lower legs can bend about 30 degrees. The ankles can flex to about 20 degrees downward. Overall, I think this is a great figure in terms of details and appearance accurateness. Among all the diecast products, it stands out as one of the better ones. I mean, better than a lot of Iron Mans for sure. Although it doesn't come with many accessories, but each one is quite special. If you are a big fan of the original trilogy, then this one is definitely a better option over the battle damaged version. Alright, there you have it, the C-3PO from Return of the Jedi made by Hot Toys. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.